Hello, it's me again, doing another video. I was hoping after doing one video that it would just feel really easy and I'd just be able to keep doing them. But it still feels exceptionally difficult to speak. So I posted my video a couple of weeks ago and it's the first time I've ever done anything like that. And people seemed to like it, which is really nice. It's really nice. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping, I was hoping that by expressing myself and putting words to the struggle that I find myself in of being here and withstanding this world and trying to find a way to feel okay in it. Putting words to that experience can be good for other people. It can help to lift a weight. And I was really hoping to be able to do that, and I really hope to be able to keep doing it. I think some people probably have a different reaction to seeing what I'm doing, whatever it is I'm doing. And I think it's because, people who are close to me, people who've known me for a really long time, or people who have known me for a long time and aren't close to me, perhaps. They may be quite worried about me because there's something going on with me. It's undeniable. There's something going on. Like, I went mad. I bought a knife. I slashed my wrist. I tried to kill myself. I keep doing some pretty extreme things, which I've done for quite a while and people have just kind of let it go. But now it's building up a bit. And now I'm doing these videos. Oh yeah, I've changed my name a bunch of times. I've got no idea what I'm called. And now I'm doing these videos and I'm just trying to learn how to speak and I'm posting it on the internet. And I think people have all these different feelings about what I'm doing. And I think some of them, for some people, are really good. And I think for some people, are quite uncomfortable. And I have that effect, I think, on people sometimes. Different effects. Anyway, I'm just trying to do what it feels like I need to do, which is just learn how to speak and express myself, because as if this isn't completely insane and there's just no reason why we should feel okay. And I don't feel particularly okay. And I'm just trying to put it into words. It's really hard, isn't it? Like, it feels really hard to be here at times. And I know you've got people just like, well, you can only do your bit and you need to look after yourself, and you need to stay positive, and you need to have gratitude and all of these things. And it's very, very true. I don't deny any of that. But also, is it not time we tried some other things? This is what feels right for me. And it's ironic because it feels so uncomfortable to do it. I was thinking, I haven't done a video for 2 weeks. I did my one video and I put it out there and it was very exciting. And it said like nearly 700 people viewed it. But I googled it and it said that it counts as a view if you watch it for 3 seconds on autoplay with the sound off. Which, if you did that, you're not going to have got what I was saying or doing, because my video went for quite a while. It's 36 minutes. I'm going to try and keep them shorter, and I'm going to actually try to do them regularly, because that's what feels like it would be really good practice for me. But I realised that my problem is that I don't have any space. Like, I'm in a house at the moment, and it's not my house, and it doesn't feel safe for me. Like, when there's no one here, I'm like, yeah, okay, I can do it. But I still don't feel safe. And I was like, where can I go? Where can I go to just speak the things that are on my mind into a camera, and where will I feel safe to do that? Like, where will I feel really safe to just be able to let it all out? And I can't really think of anywhere on earth where I can go, where I would feel really safe to do this. And that's quite a strong, it's quite a powerful feeling, that. Being like, wow, I really want to express myself, but there's nowhere for me to go to do it where I feel like I'd be able to properly. Anyway, I'm doing all right. Been talking, so I'm expressing, aren't I? I am. I'm going to try and keep them shorter, so I should get to a point, shouldn't I? What should I say? What should I say? Okay, because I can't really think of what to say, I was going to tell you a dream I had. And I know that sometimes our dreams aren't something that we encourage talking about. Like, if someone comes along, especially someone you don't know, and goes, oh, I had this really interesting dream, let me tell you all about it. Often we'd be like, no, don't. And it seems a bit harsh to me, because our dreams, I think, might be quite important. And maybe we should give them a bit more attention and be able to share them. And yeah, if you've had boring dreams, if you have rubbish dreams, don't share them. But if you have good dreams, why not get them out there? So I had this dream the other night, and I thought to share it because it really seems to encapsulate quite well a few different themes, a few different kind of areas of thought that have been on my mind recently. And what it was, right, was that, so I was in a room with my mum, and my mum was sitting on the floor, and she was looking up at me, and she was talking to me, and I was looking at her, and I was like, Mum, what's going on with your accent? You're not Russian. And she looked at me, quite serious. She was like, no, I'm not Russian. I'm Korean. And straight away I was like, no, you're not. You're absolutely not Korean. You're my mum. I know you're not Korean. And she said, I am. I'm Korean. And I just knew there was something really not quite right. I was like, my mum never speaks to me in a funny accent and tells me she's Korean. And I know she's not Korean. I was like, I must be dreaming. This must be a dream. And then all of a sudden we were in Korea, right? And my mum, it must have been North Korea, because there were all these rules, right? And my mum is someone who is really good at following rules. Like, far too good at following rules. She follows rules even when they don't make any sense. You're like, Mum, you don't need to do that. It doesn't make any sense at all. She's like, well, Kath, I'm sure they've got a good reason for it. And I think sometimes they just don't, do they? So my mum really likes following rules, and I don't. Especially these days. More recently, I'm just like, well, did I make up the rule? No? Well, then I'm not going to follow it, am I? Why would I do that? My mum wanted to go to the toilet, and she wasn't allowed to go to the toilet unless she had a permission slip. And I was just like, fuck that. That's outrageous. Like, go to the toilet. Fuck the rule. Bullshit rule. And there was a door leading to a toilet. I was like, just go to the toilet. Just go there. And then I'm standing there and I'm looking at the door and I'm looking at the wall, and I was like, hang on. If this is a dream, then if I want to go to the toilet, I don't even need to go through the door. I can go straight through the wall, can't I? No reason not to. So I stood back and I closed my eyes and I just ran at the wall. And I just hoped to God that I could get through it. And as I got to the wall, I suddenly was running and I was inside the wall. And as I was running, it was just like really, really slow and heavy, really thick. It was like my body was just being sucked from every angle by the wall that I was inside. And then I came out into the room, and it wasn't a toilet, it was an office. And there's these people sitting around, like 5 or 6 people sitting around, and they're at their computer, just like doing their work. And they look really serious. They're just really serious about doing their work. And they're looking at me and they're like, did she just run through the wall? And they're like quietly talking to each other about it. But they're not really wanting to give me that much attention. They're not really wanting to acknowledge what's going on. Because they're too important, right? They're too busy. Like, we've got important work to do. But they are curious, and they're looking over at me. And I'm standing there, and I'm like, well, what do I do now? I thought I was coming to the toilet. And you know what I did? I pulled my pants down, I bent over, and I just started slapping my ass. Just slapping it. Just shaking it all about and slapping it. And it just felt so good. It felt so freeing to just do that. And then I woke up. I woke up and I was like, huh. That was funny. That was quite funny. And it wasn't just that I thought it was funny, it was that I really thought it symbolised quite a lot for me. Like, so it symbolised my mum, right? She doesn't often appear in my dreams. But when she does, it seems really obvious what it is she's representing. Because my mum, to me, she represents love and humanity and compassion and tenderness and care and empathy. She represents life, actually. I suppose my mum does. And she represents a love that I have, which is so massive. It's so beautiful. It's so sacred. The love that she represents, that we don't have the words to describe it. And so in my dream, she needs a permission slip to go to the toilet. And for me, that's just not on. That's not on at all. No. And it's not just the toilet, is it? It's just like, it just symbolises basic human needs. Like, the idea that we need to get permission off somebody to satisfy every single one of our basic human, animal needs. We need somebody's signature to say that, yeah, that's all right. You can be there. You can take up that space. We can't do anything without permission. We can't have access to water. We can't grow food. We can't build a little shelter and just have somewhere to live. We can't do anything without getting permission off the man. How did we get ourselves into this situation? I just don't think I can put up with it much longer. Because it just doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense at all. I certainly never agreed to that. And I'm getting to the point where I'm just like, well, fuck it. Fuck the rules. Because these rules are bullshit, aren't they? I mean, it depends. Some people probably think they're okay. Or think that there's all these reasons why you need them. I'm just not one of those people. I think it's really obvious that we don't need these rules to... I mean, when did we just say, oh yeah, all of my freedom, I'd like you to just take it away. Just take all of it away, and I'd like to play this weird game where I need to get permission to do everything. When did we say that? I never fucking said that. No way would I have said that. So that's what came up in my dream, I suppose. Also, the way that, well, I like just this idea of how when you're dreaming, you realise that these walls you build, you realise they're not real. They're just a construct of your mind. And so you're like, oh, wow, I can just walk through it, can't I? And I really like that idea. I like the idea of just kind of taking these constructs that we've created that don't really seem to be serving us very well, perhaps holding us back quite a lot. And I like the idea that it's possible to just disintegrate them. To just be like, oh, wow, none of that was real. Just do what we want, can't we? And I guess finally, the arse slapping thing. I've never done that before in a dream or in waking life. But I think what it represents is this desire I've got at the moment that I suppose is quite a subconscious desire that's bubbling up and finding itself in my dream. This desire to have a bit of fun. Oh, I tell you what, I haven't had any fun for ages. I've just got this heavy fucking weight. I've just got this heaviness all the time. All the time, just this big fucking heaviness. And I just think it might be nice to have a bit of fun, you know? Lighten things up a bit. Has anyone just tried, like, I don't know, just pulling their pants down, slapping their ass in the middle of the office and see what it does? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I don't mean to shout at you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to learn to express myself in a way that, you know, feels good. But sometimes I guess it just kind of takes over this feeling inside me. So I haven't been having much fun, actually. I've been really lonely for ages. And it's getting really boring. I've just felt this massive, massive weight on me. And this crushing force that just is shit. It's just really, 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 really shit. And I'm kind of ready for it to go. And I'm ready to have some fun. And the reason that I pulled my pants down and started slapping my ass is because, well, I just think maybe we're taking ourselves a little bit too seriously. Maybe that's half the problem. Because it is very serious, isn't it? It's very serious how the whole fucking world is on fire. It seems very serious that we're at this point where we need to change and we're just not really quite ready to change, are we? It's like, no, I'm just going to do my work. I've got very important work to be doing. No, I just don't really think that much of what we're doing right now is that important. To be totally honest with you, I don't. Like, yeah, there's a lot of people doing a lot of very important things. I'm not saying you should stop. I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just saying that maybe we're doing one thing badly. And maybe it's the reason for everything. And maybe it's that we're taking ourselves too seriously. What do you think? Okay, I suppose I should stop. I didn't mean to shout at you. I got very angry. No. Did I shout at you? I don't know really what I did. I think I might be a little bit mad. Just quietly. Just quietly. Don't need to mention it to anybody, but I think I might be a little bit mad. Yeah, I am. I've got this thing going on that no one seems to get just yet. But I think I really need to figure out how to articulate it. Okay. Sorry if that was angry. I'll watch it back and see, and otherwise I guess I'll just keep fucking trying to do something that doesn't make me feel completely filled with shame.